Today is November 23rd. Today's quote is entitled, "Be okay with who you are." Be okay with who you are while working on a better version of you. If you denigrate the present version, the new version won't have a chance to emerge. In other words, a lot of people, they don't like the way they are. They put themselves down, and then they're focused on what they don't like about themselves, rather than being focused on another version, what we can call the new version of yourself. What are you trying to become? The better version of you. So in other words, while working on the new version, they're very upset or depressed by the existing version of themselves. So that's really bad. You want to be okay with yourself. Today's quote is entitled, "Be okay with yourself." Be okay with who you are. This is a big thing because society has kind of made us all feel like we're not good enough until we're a business mogul, a sports star, or a Hollywood star, or maybe a rock star, like somebody special that's in the media. And so we may not like ourselves just because we're not like somebody else, and that's really unfortunate. So if we don't like ourselves, I'm bad, I'm this, I'm that, it can create a very negative consciousness, negative psychology. So then in trying to move forward, we have this big chain behind us, this big weight we're trying to pull, because we're so upset about who we are and how we're not good enough and this and that. One of the things I think is important for all of us to realize is when we become Krishna conscious, we soon realize how contaminated we are. Because we've been in the material world a long time, we're very contaminated. And as you try to become purified, it becomes so obvious how contaminated we are. And we deal with it, we live with it, we see it every day. So, what do we do? What do we do about it? We have to accept that's just how it is. And we should be so happy that we're actually in Krishna consciousness, that we have a process by which we can become purified, rather than lamenting, "Oh, I'm so fallen, I'm so bad, I'm so this or that," which is very debilitating. I'm so fallen, but I'm engaged in devotional service. Even though I'm so fallen, Mahaprabhu is letting me engage in his service. Prabhupada has accepted me. The devotees are accepting me. My spiritual master has accepted me. That's amazing. I'm so grateful. I'm so fortunate. And I'm looking forward to becoming Krishna conscious. I'm looking forward to becoming a pure devotee. And I have that vision in my mind. I have that ideal in my mind. That ideal that Prabhupada is giving in his books of that pure devotee. I want to be that pure devotee. I look forward to that day when I'm free of contamination. That's what makes my life exciting. The fact that in this life I could be Krishna conscious, that's what makes my life exciting, in spite of the fact that I may be whatever I am now, but I'm so excited by the fact that this process works. That's how we're supposed to think. Therefore, the saying is, a man is judged by his ideals. He's not judged by where he's going. And I've given this example before. I think we probably talked about this in other quotes, because a lot of what I talk about is very related. It's like different spokes on the same wheel. The idea of I'm at a certain place in my life, and I'm intending to go to another place in my life. And where I want to go is very wonderful. It's very beautiful. It's glorious. Where I'm at is not so beautiful, not so wonderful. But I'm not focused on where I'm at. I'm focused on my vacation spot, that place I'm going to. So I'm driving there, and I'm driving through very bad weather, but I'm driving south. And as I drive south, it gets warmer and more sunny and more beautiful. So I'm focused on the south. I'm visualizing the nice weather, the palm trees, the beautiful beaches. And I'm driving through cold weather and rain. So where I'm at now is not good, but where I'm going is good, and where I'm going inspires me, and that vision inspires me. So therefore, a man is judged by his ideals, because his ideals are what inspires him. Not only that, but his ideals are where he's going to go, because we end up where we focus on. What we focus on is where we end up going. So you don't need to be discouraged about where you're at now. You just need to be accepting that as a conditioned soul, what you're experiencing, the lust, anger, greed, envy, all of these things, that is totally normal. Otherwise, why is it said in Shastra, these are the enemies? Because we all have them. So when you find these enemies within you, you can just say, I'm just normal. But I'm trying to be Krishna conscious, and that's glorious, and that's abnormal. That's paranormal. That's transcendental. I may be normal, but I'm going to a paranormal position, a transcendental position.